Oh. Okay, I guess they're trying to help this lady. There's a smell of urine, so I imagine that she's having a hard enough time as it is. They went and got her stuff and brought it to her. I don't know where it was. She might have left it somewhere and just abandoned it. And they're helping her get things together and get into a place where hopefully she's taken care of. It looks like that's what they're trying to do. But let's see. Sorry for that angle. Collecting information, but it looks like it's flood form. According to people that work here, she's been sitting out here, not really causing problems, but you know, you're not allowed to just loiter out in front of public businesses and scare off their customers. At the same time, it is a rainy day out, and this is an overhang, and I don't know where she should go otherwise, other than maybe a shelter. But you know, those things are pretty dangerous too, and they offer their own difficulties and challenges. So it's tough. Sometimes you can't make that decision. So it's a really tough situation when this kind of stuff happens, and it's important to have police that handle it correctly and not abuse their authority and not abuse a victim of a societal problem. How you doing? What's your name and badge number?
Huh?
What's your name and badge number? Just for the video?
Fret.
Fret? Okay.
Yeah, I'm a badge number 3775.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, I believe this is an order of trespass. But I don't know. Let's see. Officer Fret may be the good guy here. I like to give credit to good police when they do good work. At the same time, it's a tough situation. There's not a whole lot I can do. There's not a whole lot I don't think the police are equipped to do. And, you know, that goes to funding the police and how we fund them or what we think of as police. Are the police here to just beat down the homeless and break them so they can't go to work and can't earn money? Send them into medical debt or something? Or are the police here as a civil force that helps us recover from all kinds of societal problems? And how much training do we give them and what kind? I mean, at this moment you see she's got the stun gun, the baton for this homeless lady. It doesn't seem like it's necessary. Even if she put up a fight, it doesn't seem like it would be necessary. But I don't think they have the equipment to handle this kind of stuff correctly. And I don't think it's necessarily this police officer's fault or that one. It's a bigger problem above and beyond all of us. And now this poor lady has to get out into the rain because security came by and saw her sitting there and called the police. It's a shame. But you'll notice I wasn't given any crap by any police officers for filming, and this particular police officer was very professional with me. And you see, there's people that walk by, but that lady there comes from a nail business down the way, and that lady there works there too. Those two look like they're just as involved with the police. I don't know. They're watching them a lot, and they're on their phones a lot. But that, you know, they could be socializing. Who knows? It doesn't really matter. What matters is there's no one else just sitting out in front of the businesses except me, and I'm only out here because I'm filming or recording. As soon as this is over, I'm gonna go back in, finish doing what I got to do. But there's no violence. There's no aggression. It does look like they are just being professional. Doing what they're paid to do. What they're paid to do may be in question, but they're doing that. Nice and peaceful. A lot of times too, what happens is once they're on camera, they behave. So it's hard to tell if this is, this could still be a bad officer. But it doesn't appear to be. Seems like she's doing good. Let's see what happens when I walk up to the car. Good job, officer.
Do you have a card on you?
I don't ID.
Huh?
I don't ID. Do you know what the Fourth Amendment is?
Is there a reason why you're reported in the vehicle that reported me?
It's my right?
I mean, it is your right.
Okay. That's the First Amendment, right?
Mm-hmm.
What other elements are in the First Amendment?
All right, sir. So, she said that you have another bag.
Oh, so here's security. She didn't answer the question, so she avoided that. We'll see if I can get her on the way back. It's okay.
By my side, when you get me back, it's unlocked. I'm still back. I got all of the belongings from behind the property, and I returned it. It's all of the belongings that I come to. I don't have nothing else.
They were behind?
They were just behind the property. That's all they were. One spot. That's all. I got all the belongings there. Anything else you need from me? Anything else you need from me, huh?
So I guess she kept her belongings behind the building or somewhere. She's probably staying there. And he found them. And he's cleaning it up. Which, that's how they run things here. This is in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Probably should put that in the title. Just gonna walk over here, see if I can capture this vehicle. Man, times is tough. She's in there. You can see her through the window, right? Just the other cop. It's the same one. She just keeps looping back around. I don't know what she keeps going to do, but, you know, that's okay. So I guess she's complaining somebody took her stuff. But, I mean, when you leave your stuff out in the open, it's probably going to happen. And when there's no evidence, they can't do anything. And it's sad. Oh, she's saying he took her belongings. Yeah. Now the security guy's taking her stuff and not giving it back to her. And now they're trying to sort that out, and they're saying, you can't take her stuff. They're telling security, you can't take her things. And look at this security guy. He's out here with a bulletproof vest and a gun. What's he going to do with a gun? Security's job is to observe and report. Why does he have two guns on him and a baton? What is that? That's odd. He really thinks he's out here to fight a war. As security. That's funny. Observe and report is supposed to be their only responsibilities. That's why the police are here. The police can do apprehension, but this guy who has weapons strapped to him and stuff, I don't know what he thinks he's going to use that on. That's silly. Just cosplaying a hardcore badass out here and then taking homeless people's stuff. An interesting case. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I misunderstood. We'll have to see. But you see he's got that patch on his shoulder. He's a hardcore badass. Picking on old ladies who are just sitting here having a hard enough time already. Man. Let's see how the cops handle him. I just can't imagine there's two guns on this guy. Really? Why would you put two guns on him? When your job is security. That's just strange. And who's he work for? Let's see. Who's he work for? Let's see. Winner. We'll have to report that somewhere. Probably to his boss. No reason for him to be equipped like this. Who does he think he's going to fight out here in Stone Mountain, Georgia? Granted, it is heavily racist out here, but, I mean, come on now, dude. What a joke. What a joke. Looks like he skips leg day.
Wait 1 second now. Just listen to him. Okay, so as far as the paper, that's a criminal trespass. So you're being criminally trespassed from this whole plaza, okay? The whole plaza. So you have to go somewhere else, or they don't want you in this plaza, okay? So by you signing the paper, you're acknowledging that you know not to be back over here, okay? And then I'm going to get you a card for a report.
Now they have to give her a reasonable time
okay? And the paperwork
to vacate, and reasonable in this situation. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be so quick, because reasonable in this, I can't imagine, man. Security also covers his face so that he's not recognizable. Hard to complain against somebody violating rights if they're covering their face, dressing like this. But we'll get him. Banner at security. I shouldn't block the entrance. I was blocking the door. I shouldn't do that. Give them some space. Zoom. See it again. Yeah. SCP-7127. He's got lights in his vehicle, so it might be a, owned company vehicle for the security, or he may do, he may lease it out as part of his job. Hmm.
You understand that? Okay.
So they must not have seen any evidence that he had taken anything, or they would have pursued it. But who knows? And this is why you stop what you're doing to film the police, because you really never know what they're going to do until you start recording them. And once you record them, then they start acting right. Now, maybe these two act right all the time. Maybe they have great integrity, but most cops do not. So when you put the camera on them, at the very least, it gives you evidence that you can use to hold them accountable when they're irresponsible and they abuse their authority. You guys aren't offering her a ride?
I just did.
Oh,
You
okay.
recorded?
Oh, I
Did you
probably
say
did.
it?
I probably did record it, but I didn't hear
I
it.
just asked her if she wanted to ride.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But she said no, she's
I-
gonna walk now. I asked her was she sure, but yeah.
Yeah, no, you guys have been nothing but professional to me, so I'm not here to judge that. I'm just asking because, no, I didn't hear. I was narrating, so. Sorry. All right. Well, that's a real shitty day. And all smiles and professional, but I can't imagine that feels good. Like when you sign up to be a cop, most people think they're signing up, I think, to be heroes, to save people and to help them. But instead, they've issued a criminal trespass to this poor lady because that's what they have to do. And it's just not good. I mean, we need to do better in society. It's not necessarily on these two cops who have been nothing but professional, but you know, we could do better. This is America. There she goes. Alright, I'm gonna cut it off here. We'll see what happens. But best of luck. Oh, let me get her name, badge number. Ma'am, what was your name and badge number?
Reed 3769.
Reed 3769?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right.
Have a good one. All right, professional. Have a good one. Yep.